Okay.
Vol onveilig met Lloydie wat sy geweer.
Hier is soos die Abi, check hier, gaan ons verby mekaar. Hoppa, 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 hey, hoppa, 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 hey.
Wat het hy gesê?
Ek weet nie.
Oele reikie. Het actually staaf.
Ja. Ek gaan gefine word omdat jy dit oordoen. En ek gaan dit afval oordoen saam met bamboe so.
Yep.
Ek wil lekker net gooi.
Iemand is klaar.
O, blit.
Painting a beautiful rainbow staff.
Ooh, that's a donation after all.
But if we're done,
Yeah, so you can go for it, boss.
it's just SA Ghoul. It's to get me the recipe of what we're going to eat tonight.
He needs to talk to Uncle Pete. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did something bad.
So SA Ghoul, if you quickly want to run, just follow this yellow line all the way down. Uncle Peter is over there. He's got the recipe of what we're going to eat tonight. Please go speak to him and ask him.
Bye, SA. Yeah, so we want to see you jump every now and then.
And that's the last time we ever saw them.
Yeah,
Bye,
turn
Ghoul.
right.
It's on your right. On your right. Other right. Army right. Navy right.
Well.
End of the runway.
He'll need to do land nav.
Hij voelt zo slecht dat hij ons hier man.
Manna is verloren.
Back. Looks to the back.
Wait, okay.
Okay. Yep.
Ek is nie die agterste ou
Let's
nie.
do a hit count quickly.
Yeah, that's me.
So, bootcamp 2-1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Who just turned? Lodi, just sit still, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice even numbers. Okay, guys, that's fine. So we're evenly spread. Do me a favor on your platoon, go on 46. Stay in your squad channel, but on platoon go 46.
Hoe doen ek dit?
You can read it into file. Face
So
forward.
hold in G.
Ja.
En dan
And the one at the bottom, the blazer red.
What the hell?
You guys hear me?
Face forward again.
Roger.
Yes, sir.
Roger.
Roger?
Roger.
Wat sien was dit, sorry?
I don't have a radio.
G, hold in G.
Ja, and then go to channel what?
Okay, grab a radio. Who doesn't have a
The
radio?
bottom
Grab
one?
a radio.
Ja?
Is 36.
46.
Face forward.
Luxem, you can face forward.
Bootcamp 2 is also 46.
Roger?
change that.
Sorry, I was just busy with my
We'll
radio. Sorry,
change
sir.
the. Okay, what's Just give me a second.
SA Ghoul, you can face forward.
43. What?
46.
twee radios.
So we're on 48 and
Ja,
the other one is on 46, né?
Just go
Is that correct?
45. No, you can't go 45-5. There's too many squads or solo squads.
Lava 43 is what?
43. Okay. So bootcamp 2-2, go to 43
Roger.
and use 46 as your platoon.
Platoon is at the top, né?
ja,
Ja, but
43.
Did everyone do so?
Roger.
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 Copy. Okay, sound off on 46. Bootcamp 2-1, sound off.
Camp 2. So.
Bootcamp 2-1, loud and clear.
And what should...
Bootcamp 2-1.
Bootcamp 2-1, loud and clear.
On your caps
Okay,
lock.
Dragon, you're not on radio. Soti?
Caps lock.
Yeah.
T.
Okay, what platoon channel? Bootcamp 2-1.
What should the top
You're
one
using the
be?
platoon channel to ask platoon channel. It's 46.
Dark.
48.
Channel 1 is
Simple.
32.
We start from the front. We start from the front. If Thane did it, then Soti must do it, then Lodi must do it. It's not one guy over here, one guy over here. There's a sequence to this. There's order to this, please. So, let's try this again.
Bootcamp 2-1, sound off please.
Bootcamp 2-1, Thane of orders, loud and clear.
Okay, 2-1, Soti standing by. Roger.
Bootcamp 2-2, Ludi standing by.
Okay, that's not on the radio.
Use your radio.
Caps lock.
Yeah.
Where is up PlayStation?
But are you using a controller?
Controller of PC.
Controller.
You just use your...
We're on 46,
control.
ne?
It's left bumper.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
Ludi loud and clear.
Also so
Over.
43.
Okay, shh. Oh. Bliksem. Over. Roger.
You can just Bliksem radio check, that's it, or Bliksem sound off, that's all I need to know.
Roger.
Dragon flame sound off.
Still not using your radio, Dragon.
Your radio's on the floor.
No, that was an extra one that I had.
Okay. Alright.
Sorry.
Pick it
Just
up.
do it again then, please.
Do it again, Bertie.
Caps lock.
Dragon, are you there?
Yes, dragon flame sound off.
Caps lock.
Bertie, caps lock.
Not red.
Op 46.
Check your channel.
Okay.
Are you in channel 46, Dragon?
Just make sure to select
Dragon
the
flame sound off.
There we go.
Roger.
BRK sound off.
Roger, loud and clear, bootcamp 2-1. Bootcamp
How did I
2-2,
say
sound off.
43?
Nee,
Bertie.
Toxin sound off.
Okay, bly goed stil.
Roger.
KP sound off.
Roger.
Kachelkakker sound off.
Parky sound off.
Roger. Sorry, bad comms, repeat.
Doom shots sound off.
Roger.
It's because everyone is
Who's the last guy
talking,
with this sleeping?
and that's why
Okay,
I'm
go
getting
sound
confused as well.
Roger. Okay, great guys, thanks. Okay, we're on 46 tonight because there's another training happening at the same time, so we don't want to go cross comms and block up their channels. We've created our own groups so we can organize a bit better. As you can see, they are all scattered all over the place in their own groups individually, so not good on them. Some quick revision of Bootcamp 1. When you want to be recognized and you have a question, you can stand up and we will give you a turn to speak. When addressing any of the directing staff or the instructors, you refer to them as staff. If you want to be specific, you can say staff Lava or staff Bang or staff Witwolf. We do not say sir or or Tani. So yeah.
I already did that.
Yep.
That's about it for revision. What we're going to cover tonight is vehicle mounting and dismounting in a non-tactical environment. So basically we are in the safe confines of the base and we're going to use the herringbone formation and we're going to use the files and get up into vehicles in an orderly fashion. We're going to cover some close quarter fighting as well, so CQB. We'll quickly run through target indication and we're going to run through the use of smoke. Any questions from what we've done in Bootcamp 1?
Negative.
Okay, then we'll start. So what we'll do, Bootcamp 2-1 will come with me. Myself, Witwolf, will take you guys to the CQB lane. And then Bootcamp 2-2 will go with Boss Bliksem. And you guys will start off with target indication and smokes. And then we'll rotate across the map, so we'll be splitting into two groups this evening. Okay. Boss, you can take your Bootcamp 2-2 all the way to the target indication.
And
Bootcamp 2-1, follow me.
Bang, you can go with...
Bertie, we're going with Lava, we're 2-1.
With
Copper,
Kent
you
one.
can go with
Yeah.
force as well.
Just making
Thanks.
sure you
Okay,
know.
bootcamp 2-2, follow me.
No,
Kika,
correct.
Kika, 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 Kika.
I think we should do it like in a line. Try to look professional. I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
He immediately falls out of line.
Want ek het by almal gegaan.
Soutie's already tired. Hey, kom Soutie, kom wel. Kom Bo, kom.
Chips en dip.
Nee. Gesit op 'n jeppa.
Sout en asyn.
Dis al waarvan ek nou deesdae moet leef.
I think I'm tired.
Baie seker aan opsies. I'm also tired now. Hey, you've been dipping my chips.
Yeah, but I loaded a cockload of
Line up
ammo.
behind the cones in
Same.
pairs. So
I
2-2.
picked up
I
yours,
think you
so-
guys are 6, so there can be 3 pairs.
What's up?
So just get into into pairs. There we go.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, behind your cone,
Ah.
behind your cone. So
Ah.
2 guys per cone. How's that, Dragon? Okay. So this is our bootcamp CQB lane. CQB stands for close quarter.
Like some duck.
Close quarter battle. Yeah. Sorry, my English today is very, very limited, eh? So, but my Afrikaans is even worse in this case. So, well, if I fumble over words today, please forgive me. Basically, CQB is what I think we briefly discussed it last time with the use of grenades and so forth. So typically in CQB, we're not going to use grenades. It's not like in the movies where you just chuck grenades everywhere. If you guys recall, why don't we use grenades inside of buildings?
Unknown casualties.
Julle moet opstaan.
Okay, one at a time, Lodi.
Sharp now can ricochet off the walls and everything.
100%. And Soti, you were saying? Or Dragon?
I said unknown casualties that may be inflicted.
You don't know who's inside the building in the rooms with the other people. Right, so what we're briefly going to cover today is how do you work through the lane. And it's basically lots of communication, lots of speed, and lots of noise. So it's not going to be quiet and sneaky. We're not going to go slowly and then peek around the corner or like crouch. So we do it upright and we do it at a decent pace. So enough so that you can still communicate and not move out of your support. What we can do quickly is demonstrate how we can do it. So basically,
Just walking
a few
slower.
keywords is a stack. So a stack is a number of people, or it could be specifically, it can be used as a verb or a noun if you want. So a stack is a file against the wall, or to stack is to say, okay, create this file against the wall. So if I say stack on me, on the left side, then everyone will like line up behind me, right? So we'll quickly do that when I demonstrate. I think we can just go to the demonstration or to the start of the lane. Okay, follow me.
Should all of us go? Okay. Don't know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
everyone stack left.
Zodat ons kan sien.
Stack left.
Stack
Okay.
behind lava.
Okay, weapons out. You can leave the safeties on for now. Okay, right, so how do we move through the lane? So like I said, we're not going to go slowly and crouching. We'll do this upright, and also, quickly before we do that, when do we use automatic fire and when do we not use automatic fire? And why don't we want to use automatic fire?
Automatic fire for close range, and more semi for range because you can control it a bit better.
Okay, so better control of the muzzle climb, as we mentioned. The big reason for not using automatic is ammo conservation, right? So if you're gonna, and we're not going to use automatic in this situation, we're going to use single fire because you can still get the rounds off pretty quickly on single fire, but you're not going to have go through half a clip in 5 seconds and you won't even realize it. So it's very deliberate shots and you can keep track of your ammo. So we're not going to use on ammo. I think your rifles that you have currently are, in any case, a single shot. They do not have automatic fire. So
Sorry, stop. The R4 does have automatic fire.
they do have automatic fire. So you
Yes.
took R4s and not the SA-58s?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, they were told to take the SA-58s and not the R4s. Okay. So keep it on single fire. We're not
Great
going to use
start.
automatic fire. We're going to move through the lane. Basically, what is quite important, like we said, we're going to be loud, we're going to be quick. So keeping momentum is important, and communication is important. So the phrases that we're going to use are things like pushing, or opening left, or moving right, that kind of thing. Okay. So I'm going to go through it slowly, and as we come to each corner, then I'll tell you what we will do there. Yes, Vitwolf?
Yes, stuff. So, guys, just one important note. If you're stacking behind a person, keep your rifle away from that person. For example, if I am behind lava, I will not keep my rifle on his back. I will keep it to the right of him. If something happens, and one guy decides to shoot, I'm not going to shoot him in the back. I'm going to shoot past him. Remember, the front man, you're all friends here, you're all teammates. You're not going to shoot each other in the back, so keep your rifles away from each other's back. If the front man does fall, then you are still ready to attack the oppressing unit.
Sorry,
Okay.
Bitwell. Are we going to use the main scope or the top scope? That's
You will be using the Arma. You'll be using the red dot. Do not use your magnified optic. You will struggle to find your targets in a close quarter battle situation.
But how do
Who's
you...
swap ons?
Yeah, well, how do we switch
Well,
between
control. Ach nee, middle mouse button. Aim en dan middle mouse button.
Sorry, Stav. Does the R4's iron sights work without the scope?
Why would they not work?
I know last time we tried it, the iron sights didn't work.
In terms of ranging, or in terms of you can't see through it?
You can't see through it. Lottie, just drop your rifle quickly.
It works. I just tested mine.
Red dot is
So you can
working
aim through the red dot.
Roger.
Okay. And remove the scopes that you have on, please.
Yeah, Stav, I can aim through the iron sights on the R4.
So we need to take off. Okay.
How do you do that?
Inspect it, hold in R, and then go over it.
You mean it doesn't even give you the aim down sight option, or what?
It doesn't even, yeah. It's basically hip firing.
Okay.
But mine just detaches the mag.
Mine doesn't. Okay, I see. Lottie, do you have a scope to put on with a red dot?
I will give him mine.
It's a 4 times. I think it's a 4 times, but I can do that. Yeah, I just took it off earlier.
Yeah, I fix it.
I think we can use the radar.
This is lava. Can you read?
I think we can use the radar.
Okay, so
supposed to drop the scope.
no, it's fine, guys. Keep your scopes, don't drop it. So, Lottie, when you're aiming through the scope,
Ben, can you confirm that the guys over there have got the SA-58 or the R4?
then you will press your right arrow on the D-pad. You will switch between your magnified optic and your RO.
Some of them have R4, some of them have SA.
So you have to
now
aim.
let them
Okay,
put
so
down a
that's what the
personal crate for them, or Oscar was put on a personal crate and change to
I'm about to
SA-58.
speed up on the PC actuality of this.
Guys, no, we're going to swap out your rifles. We can't use that. Sorry.
Alright.
You were asked to take the SA-58.
Toxin was kicked.
The
Okay, so
SA-58
move forward?
OSW is on page 3. Let me
page
just see
3.
if we can aim down sight. I can. Okay, so there's your rifle. Take that. Drop your other rifle inside. Take on page 3 the SA-58 OSW.
Make sure to also take ammunition, boys.
Yeah, drop the other ammunition.
I'm trying my arsenal and everything is just on strike.
The ammunition is on the magazine
Nee,
part of the
daar
arsenal,
gaan
page
die
3,
verkeerde ding.
third bottom row, third from right. The 30 round FN FAL magazine.
Sorry, staff. We need to take the FN fell, ne?
You need to take the OSW 58. And you will take the
OSW.
FN FAL magazines.
Right, if you're taking your rifle, then just stack up against the wall again, please. Thanks.
Sorry, which page is that, did it say?
Rifles on page 3.
Page
The
3.
rifle section, top right. It's A58 OSW.
Got it, thank you, Staff.
Okay, got it.
Roger.
Magazines are on the magazine section, page 3. Third bottom row, third from the right. 30 round magazine FAFL.
The 30 round or 20 round? Now I didn't hear.
20.
20, okay, so sorry, thank you.
No, sorry, I was...
30
Yeah,
rounds.
we were standing
Ah.
30 rounds.
I wanted to say I had 30 rounds, I just wasn't sure.
Aye. Thank you for the correction.
Lottie, just make sure that you remove your R4 magazines. And you load up with the correct magazines of FNFL.
And then we'll just save it. Roger, Staff.
Why is this Lottie?
I'm still battling to get the FA bagged.
Okay, so you'll see a magazine marker to the left of the arsenal.
Roger.
Then you just put right on the D-pad and you're on the selection tab. Then you will just use your right button, right bumper, scroll to the third page.
Remember to put your rifle in safe.
Then you will see third page,
Yeah.
third row, third from the right. FNFL magazines, 30 rounds.
Okay, there we go. 30 rounds. Oh, got them.
Comedy. Not work. Dang it. No.
I'm just getting it in my
It's fine.
Okay.
Ek is blik het gevra oor die
Sorry.
site, hè?
Give me 1 second. Reposition. Come on, why is it not?
Nee, rarig.
Because your magazine pouch is
Nee,
still
want anders sou
full of
almal dit so gemors gewees het.
Ja,
Dan het ons heel aan hier gesit. Alhoewel ons al klaar doen. Sal weer
Just
halfuur of
hover
so.
over the
nog
R4
kan,
magazines and then you just press block for PS5. It'll drop them automatically.
Okay, guys, let's keep this going. Lady, just fall in when you can. We're going to go through the in-case again, and you'll have enough time to practice it, but we are running out of time. It's taking quite a bit of time to get here.
Dankie.
Okay, guys, so for entering the lane, basically we're going to say stack left. We're all stacking left. Then I'm the front man, so who's the front man? It's the person who is in the front of the stack. That can change. It doesn't mean because I'm in front, I'm the leader. At some point, I would either be shot or something, then the next person in line will take frontman. Okay? The job for the guy in front is obviously to clear the corners and make sure that the enemies in front are taken care of, the danger and the threats. And the guy at the back, his responsibility is to cover your 6. Whereas everyone else in the stack will alternate between being the frontman or being support man. Okay? When we get there, we'll discuss what is support man. So what we're going to say is we're going to enter the lane. I'm going to say I'm pushing forward. So the words pushing. And then I'm saying there's an opening left. I'm going to say I'm going to now start cornering the left. So we call it in the English term is arcing. So I'm arcing around the corner. Basically I'm peeking. I'm not peeking around the corner. I'm just moving around the corner, right? So if I want to have a proper side picture, I'm going to aim down sight. The advantage, obviously, of a reflex sight like I've got, or the red dot sight like I've got, is the better sight picture. Whereas with the iron sight that you have, it's a little bit obstructed, right? So I'm going to say I'm arcing. It's clear. I'm going to push forward. Now I'm just going to say pushing. So pushing, opening to the right, and then again arcing. There's a target. So I down the target, and I continue, and I say, let's push, and the stack remains with me. So you move exactly where I move. Try and keep it tight. Okay. So if you don't want to poke the rifle in the person's back, just slightly to the side, and then you can obviously strafe, right? You can move in. You don't have to move exactly forward. When we get to a place like this is called a danger area. So it's multiple entries. It's a junction. We will call junction, danger area front, opening left, opening right, I would then call for support and say, okay, I need you on my right. So the person on my right-hand side will clear to the left as I'm clearing to the right. And once we are ready, we will say ready, and we will both butt to each other and move in opposite direction. So we'll clear as far as we can. So here's a little bit of a trick. So this corner on the right actually goes further than the corner on the left. So you will be able to clear the left side like more than what I can clear. I can stop here and I say, okay, this is as far as I go. Now the person on the right hand side can probably go further. So Thane would go and clear this corner. There's probably an enemy there. You can drop the enemy. If you know if you're on safety, just go bang, bang. And then when we say, okay, ready to go, they say 1, 2, 3, ready, and we turn, and we go. Okay, so you basically push into this area from here, and you go in, you walk basically physically. The only safe place when you're doing CQB like this, the only safe place that you have is where your 2 feet are planted. So you basically move through this area to make sure it's clear, and then you join the stack again. It could be that this is now continuing further into another room or something, and you would have to hold there and call for support yourself. So when there's a threat that you cannot deal with, that's too much for you to handle, then you say support. So support, I need 1 support, or support 1, and 1 person moves forwards next to me. So I think there's now a feature in the game to say tap. If you look at the person's shoulder, you can say tap. And I think you will have a shaking animation on your screen. So basically the person can indicate to you, okay, I'm here next to you. And so you can use that as a feature. But for now, verbal communication is key. Okay, so we're going to go left. And again, we're pushing, opening left. And there's multiple threats. By this time, I was supposed to be already the stack. So who was in the stack behind me? You guys will follow. In this case, I'm going long. I would say I'm going long, and you move in with me, but you cover the opening. Okay? So then we cleared the corner. Now I'm saying support. I'm holding this corner. You push on the left. So, Thane, pushing.
Pushing.
Okay, and there's an opening right. Carefully peek your corner. Not peeking, but just move around the corner. Arcing. And then perfect. Okay. Just hold L, move past. Okay, opening to the right. This is also a danger area, right? It's opening, there's a sandbag, there's a lot of things where the threats can pop out, right? Okay, so then we continue. Okay, opening right. Arcing. Bang. Okay. There we have the click of death again. So, something else, I have a 10 round mag. Something else to remember is that you must check your ammo. And that's again why we talked about ammo conservation. So, you don't want to run into that situation where you don't have ammo, a bullet in your gun, in your rifle. So, okay, we can say pushing. Again, now we have opening to the left, plus we have this opening to the right. So, there's a room on the left. So, again, I will say danger, going left. There's a target there. And I would say support 1, basically you would come here, you would hold, and I would want someone to come into the room with me. So there's a room opening on the left, and I would say support 1. So while we are busy clearing this section of the building, you would need to hold this by either staying exactly where you are or pushing past, right? So now you're holding this position until we can come back to you. Okay? So then if we move into the room, again, we will say pushing right, and then there's a room opening to the left. I can peek. Another opening to the left.
Just arcing.
Okay, and then I move into the position where the guy was just shot, and now I can say room clear, and we've cleared this whole room. And as I'm moving, basically the stack, you just follow like a snail, or like a snake. If you ever played Snake on that, on the cell phone, it's the same thing.
Sorry, stuff. So
Yes.
when you went to the left, you said support. So how do you call someone to, like Thane is doing there, and someone to follow you?
Okay, so if we say support 1 and he must hold, so then I say Thane hold this and we move. So basically the number 6 will always be here, right? So he'll be coming like at the back, and if the stack is moving, you guys should also say moving, right? So that the guy doesn't just stand there holding a corner and meanwhile everyone has disappeared. So 6 will be coming up to this, the whole stack would follow, and then this person will probably then just hold this angle until the stack comes back.
Okay, so you'll basically
so
just
we can
say...
decide.
Sorry. So basically just say Thane hold and then support and then everyone follow that person.
Basically, yes, whatever the front man says, that's what you do, because he's never wrong. Okay.
Roger.
So if he wants to run into a corner and be shot dead because there's too many to help him, then he's right. If he says 3 of us go in, then he's still right. So whatever the front man is the leader at that point. That's it. And the front man, like I said, it doesn't matter what your rank is, who you are. If you're in front of the stack, everybody just does what you say. Okay, so typically there's like the more you do this, the more you practice this, you'll realize, okay, if we're going left here, now there's an opening, someone has to hold the corner, so the second person will move already. So if I say support 1, hold front, then the same goes forward, he holds that position, the 6 will hold this position, so no one coming from that way or that way while we deal with whatever's inside here. We don't know what's inside there, right? We don't have extra vision or a map or like something to say what's in this building. But we need to go take care of whatever's inside there. So yeah, then we come back. So at that point, when we basically come back, let's say the whole stack was down there, there was only a number 6 over there. When we come back, by the time we get back to Thane, now we say, okay, we're done, room is clear. Now Thane becomes the point man. And he starts moving, and the stack starts following him. Does that make sense?
Roger.
Or he says he's holding, stack can move, or something in that line. Okay? So once we cleared with that, again, same story, this was dealt with. We say opening left, arcing, target, pushing right. So this is a long alleyway to the right, opening right, arcing. Okay, exit ahead. Okay, building clear, and then we can move out. Okay? So what we're going to do now, in your pairs that we had before, you guys are going to move through the lane using the communication. So what we want to hear is basically good communication in terms of when you're moving, when you're arcing, targets down, that kind of thing. So you basically have to shoot down the targets as well, right? Okay, so let's go to the start of the lane.
Looks like we're going to take point.
Ja.
Jullie gaan actually help met ready or not.
Ons het ready or not gespeel, dit gemaklik is. Ek hoop.
Okay. So the first pair can go up. The guys who want to watch, I think we can't jump up here. We can jump up here. The guys who want to watch, you can stand on the container, and we can comment as they go. So Team Dragon, you go first. So go stack up.
Wow.
Weapon hot, and then start the lane. Go to your starting position. So what I want to hear is clear comms. So at this point you can do hot micing, so that you don't have to struggle with pressing your mic and everything at the same time. So hot mic, and then just talk as you go through it.
Okay.
Moving.
Okay, so we say pushing if you go forward, and make sure he's with you.
Arcing.
Opening left, opening right.
Arcing.
Opening right. Arcing.
Arcing.
So the front man is the front man typically saying arcing, right? The person behind just follows until you become the front man, the point man.
Moving.
Okay.
Danger left, danger right. Support 1 right.
Clear.
Remember, we need to cross it, yeah?
Take it back quickly. You start at your own angle, so what you must do, so if you're over here, just move back. So when you're over here, you clean this corner as far as you can until you don't have to push out from this corner, right? So you clear as far as you can, and then once you get to this point, because now it seems like both of you were doing this. So you clear this side as far as you can. If you can't, so you as well, go forward slowly. Okay, so now you're looking over my shoulder around the corner. I'm looking over your shoulder around the corner. I can't go any further without exposing myself at this corner, right? So now we say, okay, ready, 1, 2, 3, and we both pop out of the corner and we go to our respective sides. Is that clear?
Roger.
Roger.
Let's try that again.
Lava just quickly.
But the calls were good, so danger and opening left, opening right, perfect.
Danger left, danger right. Support 1. Right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, continue.
moving. Oh, sorry. Arcing wide. Moving. Moving. Arcing. Pushing.
Opening right.
Opening right. Arcing.
Port 1.
Opening left.
Yeah,
Danger left. Support 1. Right.
nice. Bertie, bly daar. Kyk regs. Bertie, kyk regs.
Okay, just imagine at this stage you have another
Bly daar.
people on the stacks that will hold this for you, so that when you go in.
Okay, arcing.
Gaan samen, Bertie. Gaan samen.
Pushing.
Nee, hy moet support. Hy moet daar bly.
Ek bly.
Ja, kom staan, Dragon.
Wow, sorry.
Arcing.
Okay, now you move to the right of the wall, you have to move all the way through, you see there's another opening, so opening left.
Opening left. Arcing. Pushing.
Okay, now move through the build, like basically follow, now you handrail, whole building, until you've basically covered with your feet the whole area, and then the room is clear. Okay, make sure that you move through the whole room, so follow the wall, all the way around until you come through the same place again where you entered, and then you continue this side.
Reloading.
If you want to stop around, then Dragon can take point.
Remember, guys, the
Okay,
protocols for
opening
reloading
left.
Lava. Just
Opening both left and right. Stand by.
Just with him.
Sauti, check right. On 1, 2, 3, and go.
Push. RP.
Push. Opening left.
Push.
Push. Opening right. Left.
Exit.
Exit.
Okay, next play, you guys. Last stack up. Birky, you had a question?
I don't know, ask quickly. Just find it quickly in this maze. Over here. I'm just gonna drop down. If me and you were up here, I would clear right, and you would clear left. What do we cross?
Yeah, you too.
You don't cross this way, no. You're not going to be standing there shooting this way and I'm shooting this way.
Okay.
So what you're doing, you're clearing until you can't, because I'm gonna have to expose myself here now to be able to do that. If I do this, then my shoulder, my head, everything's exposed to the rear where I can't see, and you can't see through me. So we're only get to the point where I can't go further, and then so that's like 60% or 40% has already been cleared. So now I say, okay, on 3 we're gonna, I think butt bump or something is the term, and then yep, back to back basically. Okay, so on 1, 2, 3, I pop out this way. The 4 pops out that way.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because I understood it like this makes more sense, I just understood it differently. So.
There is a different way of doing it, where Wolf stands over here, and then he pushes this way, and then immediately if he goes past, I need to go past as well. So if Wolf push past, you can also do that, but that's less effective.
Yeah, because he's exposed for a bit longer.
He's exposed while I can't cover him, whereas both of you pop out at the same time and you hope and pray that no one gets you before you get them.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thanks.
Roger. Okay, so get to the starting point, you and your buddy.
Who's with Birky?
It's me, Staff. I'm on my way.
Okay, come. To the starting point.
Okay, right, so when we go inside and we say pushing, or when we start off and we say pushing. What's your squad channel?
It should be 46. Lava.
No, that's platoon.
So that's
Oh.
platoon.
Oh.
What's your squad channel?
40.5.
40.5, right.
Yeah, all the guys that are observing, just remember, stow firearms while you are observing how they present the calls.
Okay, get to your starting positions.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lane actually starts here, right? That's just where we line up. So come over here, stack up on the wall.
Yeah.
So stacking up, that's the starting position.
As you saw.
Yeah, you take point.
Okay, ready,
Okay.
go.
Take point.
Pushing. Opening left. Arching. Pushing. Opening to the right. Pushing. Danger in front. Support left. Support 1. 1, 2, 3. Go. Danger.
Right there.
Opening to the left. Arching.
Wide.
Pushing. Opening to the right. Pushing. Opening to the right.
Just hold there and let him take point. So come hold here. Yep, you're reloading in any case, so get a keep pass. Let him take rounds.
Pushing. Danger front. Opening to the left. Arching. Support 1.
Okay, support. You were going to call support before you entered this area, right? So there's a
Yeah,
danger area in front of you. You would call the support, assuming that there's a bigger stack, and then you and your buddy will go take care of the whatever on the left, right? So support 1, he will come hold this area for you while you push into the room. Okay, so continue pushing the room. Make sure your buddy is on your back. Stick hard on the wall as well. Yep, stick to the right.
Arching.
Okay, move through the
Room clear. Reloading. Opening to the left. Arching. Pushing to the right. Pushing. Next step.
Lodi, you go line up or stack up.
Well done.
I think that went quite well.
Yep.
One mistake, but as soon as I made it, I knew about it.
Ja.
En Soutie was mos saam met my.
Lodi.
To the right, just get upright.
Sit op safety weer.
Ja, dit eers.
Ek wil nie per ongeluk 'n misfire hê en dan word ons weggejaag.
Lodi, come stack up at the start of the lane.
Moeilik om te...
Jou geweer is op jou rug.
Eerste geweer in jou hand.
Okay, ready when you guys are.
En nou is hy weer op my rug. Dis is voor my.
Pushing.
Okay, druk 4.
Opening left.
Weer in jou hand. Nee, eerst geweer in jou hand.
Opening right.
Lodi, you must be in his bummer hole, so get closer.
I know. That's it. There you go.
Yeah.
Support 1 right. Three, 2, 1. Opening left. Pushing. Open right.
Just swap out, so Lodi can go in front, take point.
Right. Take point.
Okay. Taking point. Opening right. Pushing. Opening left. Number 2. What's the
Support,
wording?
go for support.
Number 2, support.
Well, when you call support, you say how many people you want support. So if you want 2 as support, then you say support 2, support 3, support 4. That's to say how many people you want.
Okay.
So in this case, we would say support 1 or support 2. That will cover the entrance to the front.
Okay.
And then they deal with whatever's on the left. So the opening on the left, but you wouldn't say support 1 or support 2 and they just come move past you because obviously that hasn't been cleared. So that person will hold over here. Then you guys push in left. Okay, I'll hold here, then you guys push in left.
Parking left. Support 2.
No, the stack is just following you, right? So the support's already here. So just keep pushing and the stack follows.
Pushing.
Okay, just hug the right wall, hug the right side wall. Yep. Opening left.
Open left.
Okay, continue forward, say pushing, and then say what do you see?
Pushing.
Walk the whole room and then say clear if you come out.
Okay. Roger. Okay, room is clear.
You left your buddy over here, right? So that you know that that's clear up to you. So come forward. So at this stage, this person would actually take point and say, well, opening left, opening right, danger, danger, support 1, and you'll do exactly the same again. So I didn't even see this person.
Yeah.
So I think when you guys cleared this side, it might have been that, well, the stack should have seen this. I think all these threats were taken care of. So basically, opening left, opening right, nope, opening left, and then you push past. Okay, go.
Okay, opening left.
I stop and aim down sides. I just start. Yeah, stop.
Opening right. Parking.
Okay, do you guys want to have another go at it? The guys who already went?
It's entirely up to Thane and them, but I might want to go again.
Okay, guys, let's do it one more time, a bit quicker. So just quickly, who went first? Thane and Soti.
Soti and Dragonfly.
Soti and Dragon. One of you guys looked like you were struggling with running or sprinting or something. So just go stack up.
Soti, Dragonfly, stack up with lava.
Come guys, come. We don't have all night.
Soti, Bertie, go.
Ja. My man se duim is in die pad van sy
You know how to control your speed, right?
Roger.
Roger.
So walking faster, walking slower, and so forth. So you're not going to sprint. You're not going to sprint up to a corner and then try and go around. You change your movement speed according to the pace, so that you keep a good momentum through the thing, and then. So once you clear and now you want to go faster, then you push down. You never sprint inside, because what happens to the animation when you sprint? Once you sprint, your rifle goes out of the ready or the probably ready position. So change your movement speed so that once you reach to a corner, you can easily peek it, but not like have this jerky kind of movement. Okay, so try and control your speed as well. Okay, let's quickly start at the front.
Well, someone would.
Okay, we're gonna make this quick fast. So the other guys, the last pair can watch. The second pair must stack up so long. So when I say go, then the second pair goes as well.
Roger.
Okay, first pair
Roger.
go.
Ja, die moet ons meer oefen.
That's him.
Comes, comes.
Pushing, opening right. Parking.
Net my goed reg kry.
Oh my god.
Kom ek vat punt tot hy
Right.
weer voor.
So you have to be ready before we go into a gunfight.
Same fall.
It happens. You guys must pay attention to this. It's going to happen in game. It's going to happen in real life, I guess. So that's why we have to pay attention to it. Push.
Al maak seker jy safety is af.
Pushing.
Yep, it's off. I start.
When you
Everyone
get to the
same fall.
opening with the sandbags, then you change point man.
Support 1. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Checkpoint.
Wait a minute, say that support one.
I'm into
Yeah,
the next
you
room.
would say
Right,
support
arcing,
one.
arcing.
Excellent.
Danger. Pushing, pushing. Arcing, arcing. Arcing, arcing.
Men igen is alle hier in.
Yep.
Okay. Danger. Support. Hold. Hold right.
Arcing, arcing. Holding.
Okay. Pushing, pushing. Arcing, arcing. Danger.
Okay, next we go.
Arcing, arcing.
Opening,
Danger.
opening right, arcing.
The last pick and
Room clear.
Pushing, pushing.
Pushing,
Danger
pushing.
front.
Pushing front.
Danger, danger. Opening left, opening right. So junction.
Opening
So
left.
junction.
Opening right.
Opening left. Arcing, arcing.
Sorry.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pushing, arcing wide.
Pushing, pushing.
Blixen so the front of the stack basically
Arcing,
changed at that point.
arcing.
And Blixen would just continue.
Exiting.
Roger.
Roger. Danger, opening right.
That was
Reloading.
good, man. Thanks.
Pushing. Listen to the point.
A good run, Dragon. And
Opening to the right. Pushing, arching, arching.
last spear, you can go.
Pushing, pushing. Support 1.
Ik moet eerst nog wachten, hè.
Pushing to the left. Pushing, pushing. Opening to the left.
Weapons check.
Make sure your mats are full. Make sure you have enough mats.
Pushing, pushing.
When ready, you can go.
Pushing.
The room clear.
Opening left.
Opening to the left. Pushing, pushing. Arch, arch.
Support right.
Pushing, arching. Opening to the right. Arching. Exit. Clear.
Roger.
2, 1. Opening left. Opening right. Support front.
How do you go past him?
Yeah.
Saying when last you viewed it,
Arcing.
full magazine.
Opening right. Arcing. Arcing, arcing. Okay, pushing up, pushing. Pushing,
Let's push.
pushing. Pushing. Okay, danger. 2, support. Front.
Okay, support 2, so someone is holding this for you. Okay, go take care of the room on the left.
Okay, pushing, pushing. 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 Pushing.
It's
Arcing
opening to the
left.
left. Yep.
Okay, pushing, pushing. Opening to the
Yes, another
left.
opening to the left.
Okay, pushing, pushing.
Yep, now move through the room. Make sure you cover all the corners and then you can
Yep.
go out.
Covering. Pushing, pushing. Pushing. Okay, opening to the right, arcing, pushing, arcing to the left, pushing, opening to the left, pushing, arcing left, arcing, pushing,
It's very
pushing,
constipated.
opening to the right, pushing, and exit.
Well done. Was is nie perfek nie, maar dit was alright.
Well done, guys. Okay, so it's a bit tricky this and the coordination and getting the controls and so the mechanics of it and so forth. But basically enough practice and enough runs, then you get to do it nice and smooth. The whole pushing, arcing, there is a communication point of it, yes, to indicate that you're moving. But the whole arcing eventually is just it will be silent, right? It's just in your head. You can say, okay, arcing left, and then you don't have to say arcing, but in your head that does have to make sense. So the proper way of clearing a corner is technically so just to get to a corner, you can do it either solo or with two people. So when you get to the corner, you're going to cover the first 45 degrees, and then afterwards there's someone else. You can say support one, then someone else can move behind you and cover the remainder of the 45. But as he covers the last bit, both of you will jump out at the same time to cover the corner. But that will be taught to you in the CQB training that's coming up in the CI courses. Okay, so let's move over to the next section. I think we'll go over to smokes and target identification.
Okay.
Yes, boss. Lava is hier.
Lava is julle klaar, soos reg vir julle
Wil jy groepe ruil of dan stuur ek julle groep na jou toe of gaan jy net posisies ruil? Jy gaan oor na CQB toe.
Okay, ons gaan oorkom na julle toe. Dat is nie oor repeat nie.
Jy is dan nou jou hele groep by jou en jy doen al 4 goeders.
Order red.
Jy het 2 goeders klaar gemaak of 3 goeders klaar gemaak?
Smoke en arc.
Roger, okay, dan gaan ons met die vehicle dismount of die vehicle mounting allemaal saam doen. So maak CQB klaar en dan kry ons mekaar by die vehicles.
Jy het die CQB en die maneuvering gedoen, nee.
Ons het net die CQB gedoen. Ons gaan nog nie vehicle mounting gedoen nie.
Okay.
Ek voel onveilig met Lloydie met sy geweer.
Hier is soos hy Abi, check hier, gaan ons verby mekaar. Hoppa, 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 hi, hoppa, 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 hi.
Wat het hy gesê?
Ek weet nie.
Oele reikie. Kika.
Ja, dis hulle kika, okay, ja.
Vinniger.
Okay, just mind the barbed wire, so take a wide berth. Wide arc.
Wide arc. Okay.
Het allemaal van julle verkijkers?
Roger.
Roger.
All of you have binos.
Roger. Negative.
Okay, it's I'll make sure you can take mine, it's fine. There you go.
B.
Okay, guys, line up here by the sandbags. We're quickly going to talk about target identification. So target identification is basically the process or the system where we familiarize ourselves with what's in front of us, and we all use the same terminology to try and get either eyes on target or fire on target or something in that line, right? So what we're trying to avoid is that scenario in game where someone tells you, there's a guy behind the rock, shoot him, and then there's like, which rock? There's like 20 rocks. So how do you actually pinpoint which target you're describing, right? So how it typically works, if we're all viewing the same direction, right? So we're standing at the sandbag, we're looking to the west generally, so towards the west. There's what we call the arc. So your arc could have a left limit and can have a right limit. And we will set those limits by describing what we see in front of us. And basically, immediately due west, can all of you see the tall tower with the lights on it, with the platform and the lights?
Roger.
Okay,
Roger.
so that would be the center of our reference. Okay, so then we can say there's a left limit. So do you all see the lighthouse in the background behind the trees, other side of the bay?
Roger.
Roger.
So do you see the trees in front of it? So it's closest to us. Basically, for I think Dragon, you might be not seeing the lighthouse because it's actually behind the trees. So when you confirm that you can see what I see and what I'm calling out, you say seen. So it's not Roger, but seen, or you say not seen. So do not say you see it if you don't, because then it's just going to cause confusion going forward. Okay? So does everyone see the lighthouse to our southwest?
See.
Roger.
Okay, seen.
Seen.
So that would be the trees to the closest trees to us that would block out the lighthouse if you move a little bit left. That is our left limit. So left of arc would be the reference. So if I say left of arc, where do you guys look?
Lighthouse.
The top, yeah, the lighthouse.
Basically lighthouse, the trees to the front here, right? Okay, so our right-hand side limit, you all see the radar station to the northwest. There's like a flat metal platform
Steen.
on the hill, probably like 200 meters away.
Seen.
Okay, that is our right of arc. So that is our right limit. Okay, so if I say, guys, right of arc, 100 meters or 50 meters, what do you see?
Infantry.
Sandbags with infantry inside. Infantry targets, is that correct?
Roger.
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 Okay. Okay, if I say, okay, so the center, now what we can do is basically divide the arc that we just described. So our full arc is from the radar station to the lighthouse, right? That's our full arc. The center of arc is our tower that we set by the woods. We can divide each side of the arc, so our right arc and our left arc, we can divide into sections. If I would say half of right, what would that be? Where would that be?
From the center, from the tower to the radar station.
It would be halfway between, right? So basically it would be right in line with where the sun is. Those tall trees, the tallest set of trees right underneath the sun. That would be the half of right, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so half of right. If I say half of right, 30 meters or 40 meters, what do you see?
Target APC.
Okay, so I would say that's more like a 50, and the 30 would be the infantry in the taller sandbags. But it could be either. But then I would not just say target half right 30 meters. I would say half right at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, there's a APC target about 100 meters away. Seen?
Seen.
Okay. Half left, 2 beehives.
Seen.
What is left of beehives?
Infantry.
Okay. So do you guys see with 2 words, I can bring you onto an infantry target that's next to 2 beehives.
Roger.
That's basically what we're aiming for. Okay. So we can expand on that. So to say quarter left or 3/4 left, or like we can have also what would be a nice target. Okay, I see one. So quarter right. Wood piles, left of wood or between wood piles, infantry target.
Seen.
Seen.
Okay. What we can now do also, if you look at the log piles itself, now if you zoom in with your binoculars, right? Do you see the right hand side log pile?
Seen.
In relation, if you put a clock face now and the wood pile as the center of your clock, what would be the reference of the infantry that you would find to the bottom right? So if you move your view picture to the bottom right, there's another infantry in the open field between the 2 bushes, just above the bunker with the 2 infantry. Exactly. So you can say, okay, now what's the reference? So left, no, quarter right, right-hand wood pile, 4 o'clock, infantry. You see how we get him onto that target. So we can basically, let's say if there were 10 infantry targets and I wanted to identify the general, the guy with the fancy hat on, then I could easily distinguish between the number of troops, how, like I can get your eyes onto that target, okay? So this is where we use our target indications, either for viewing or obviously I can say, okay, so you are squad 2-1, right? So boot camp 2-1, fire order, half right, log pile, 4 o'clock, infantry in the middle of the field. Open fire, and then there you go. You should be able to find that quite easily. Okay? And where else do we have? Okay, half right, big grey rock, 6 o'clock, APC target.
PC target.
Seen.
See?
Okay, let me see if there's any tricky targets that we did away. Okay, center of arc, base of tower, 9 o'clock. What do you see?
Infantry?
Okay, and at the 3 o'clock? A rock and then infantry, right? Okay, so that is quite simple. So again, you guys are pairs. What you can do is one pair in the middle, one pair on the far right, and one pair on the far left. You can basically call out targets and see if you can get each other to identify the targets that you have. Okay? Or get eyes on the target. So you can use the same pairs as before or make new pairs, doesn't matter. Okay, who's with Lodi? Beerky, go with Lodi.
No.
We can do
Lodi,
it
Beerky,
together.
far left, come over here.
Yeah,
Because it's quite noisy when we talk, so come way over here.
Good for Lodi.
For this exercise, you can use the same arc, same center point, same everything. Then you guys can come sit over here. So basically, one of you have to decide amongst yourselves who's going to call the target and who's going to identify the target.
Dragon, you can go.
Looks and Colt.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, do you want me to call and you to see?
Yeah, we'll make turns.
Okay.
Did we
No,
call now?
Dragon, you call it so to
Yes,
identify
we
the
can
three
start
targets and then swap.
Center 2 o'clock, 20 meters.
Middle arc,
Please repeat.
Half right,
Center
20 meters,
2 o'clock,
30 meters.
20 meters.
Infantry seen.
Half left, 3 bales.
Center 2 o'clock.
Infantry, right hand side of bales.
Sorry, Dragon.
Well, technically, he's calling the bales, right? Because something we didn't cover now is when you have an area like this in front of you, you can actually mark and name objects and say, so if we go say half left 3 hay bales, and any time in the future from now I say, look at the 3 hay bales and there's infantry, where would you go look? At the 3 hay bales, right? Because you've named it, that's the other idea. So it doesn't have to always be that you're looking at the infantry next to it or the targets. If he's calling a target, then you should be looking at the thing that he's identifying specifically. What I did before was try and challenge you to see that if you actually identify the right position, to ask you what do you see there. So it's slightly different. So if he asks you to identify the hay bales, then just say seen or not seen, basically. If that makes sense,
Roger.
if you see the difference there. Okay.
Rocks with infantry hidden behind the bush.
No, to the
Let's do
right
it, so-
of the APC, beyond the fence,
Half
there's
right,
infantry in the bush.
2 wood piles.
Okay.
Seen.
So whose turn is it calling?
4 o'clock of right wood pile.
Who called the target?
Seen.
Center, left, 10 o'clock,
20 meters, half right.
say 200 meters.
Half right.
Seen.
Edge of woods.
Center 50 meters.
Infantry
What are you
next
what are
to
you calling out, Dragonflame? So just give
Seen.
a name to the thing that you want us to see as well.
Hay bales.
Okay, so half left, 3 hay bales.
Middle of field.
Okay.
High sandbag.
3/4
Right
left.
of hay bales,
Here.
left of hay bales, or where is it?
No, right in the center of the hay bale.
Okay,
Tin.
so half left, 3 hay bales, middle hay bale, target behind. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Okay. Thane, maybe you call a
So
bit.
do you have that?
Seen.
3/4 right. 2 rocks. 200 meters.
Half.
No, not center. Center is that thing in
See?
the middle, right? So it's half left. Not if you want to go in the
Half
middle
left.
between the two. So half left is the correct term.
Infantry behind the rocks.
Half left.
Once you get into Molson,
3 hay bales.
guys that will keep on talking to you.
Center.
Center
Right hand
of
rock.
hay bales.
Seen.
See.
1 infantry.
Get easier with practice.
Roger.
Okay, here's a difficult one for you.
So don't feel like
4 right.
Remember, this is the beginning of it. It'll get easier with time.
4 right. Large tree in the center of the field.
Okay, let's give it a try.
200 meters.
Hawk,
Rock.
Sorry, hawk.
No, large tree in the center of the field.
2 targets.
Half left. Green buoy.
4 right.
Sorry, my
Or just half of left.
Seen.
You don't even have to say half.
3/4 half left. Red buoy.
Rock with infantry
Seen.
just next to it.
Outside
That's
left
right.
bound.
Okay, seen.
150 meters.
tree line. Infantry,
Bunker.
rocks.
Seen.
Bunker.
Full right.
Seen.
50 meters.
You wanna go again?
I would call that probably at 300 meters.
can
It's a
try
bit
it.
further than 150, but a good idea there.
Seen.
Who's got the rangefinders?
Negative.
Okay. Okay, are you guys happy with this? Are you comfortable with this? Does
Yes.
it make sense?
Roger.
Okay.
Roger.
So basically, all you need to do from here on is practice it, and it will be taught in CI. So this is just an introduction to it. We'll cover it in way more detail in the CI courses. Obviously, after Bootcamp 2, you have access to the CI, where we'll go into way more detail and more examples. And basically, the more you practice, obviously, the better it will
half
get.
left. 2
So, yeah.
behind.
Any questions, or do you want to practice some more? Because I think we need to move on to the next part.
Negative.
Seen.
Negative.
Okay,
I'm
no
good.
questions.
No. No.
And don't worry about like trying to be like a rap god.
Okay, everyone good? Can we continue, or any questions?
Just talk slow, talk easy. Guys will understand you more.
Yeah, I try to take it a bit slower.
No, that's fine.
Okay, are you guys comfortable? Can we proceed?
Yes, we can proceed. I'm fine. Are you fine?
Line up again at the sandbags. You'll see that there are some crates,
Set them up.
explosive crates to the sides.
Ja.
So grab yourself some smoke.
Die is bij ons.
We have all the different colors there. So we have the white, we have the green, we have the red, we have the purple, and the yellow.
Is there a certain color we should take off?
Don't take one of each.
Ek vat dit my vape oorlog toe papa. Permanent smoke up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yellow. Daar's yellow ook.
Sorry, the arsenal won't open.
The arsenal, or just
Try
the-
this one maybe. There's another one here.
It's opening for me. Try the other one, okay.
There's one here, Soti. Nee, Soti here. By me.
I'm good, thanks.
Well, oh, okay, sorry. I thought it was you. Sorry.
Lodi.
So, Lodi, I can already see the problem. It's not opening because you have your binoculars equipped. Press down on the D-pad, your bottom arrow, hold it in. There you go, open it now.
Noobalicious.
Ek het sien, maar ek het niks gesê nie, wat volgens is 'n lag hou nie.
Ja, maar myne het met my binoculars gewerk.
Ja, maar
One
so
of each
gecrouched.
color smoke, hoor.
Yeah, we'll have an opportunity to throw many afterwards. I need to have one of each because we're going to go through quickly the different colors.
Like it's for me.
Okay, so guys, smoke and the use of smoke. Why do we use smoke, or when do we use smoke?
To provide cover if a friendly is down, so the medic can get to him.
Okay, when else?
Also marking places.
Okay, so as a matter of fact, it's not for cover, it's for concealment. Does anyone know the difference between cover and concealment?
Cover stops
Cover is hard.
stops them from shooting at you.
Does it stop it from shooting at you? So if as soon as I throw smoke, they will stop shooting?
Negative.
Okay, so
Targeting.
stops them from being able to see you for effective targeting, but they will still shoot. I mean, so as Mango always has a saying, it says smokes covers from view, but not 762. So smoke provides concealment, so it's used basically as that. So if we want to conceal our movements, we drop down smoke, and if we want to mark certain areas, we can drop down smoke. So either we can mark our flanks of an advance, or we can mark an LZ or heli. We can mark friendlies, we can mark enemies, we can mark all sorts of things with the smoke. What are the considerations of smoke? Like when do you apply, or like when you use smoke, what do you need to consider?
The wind.
Okay, so the direction of the wind. So what direction is the wind currently blowing?
North.
I would say it's a south, yeah, so it's south, and so it's blowing north, so it's from the south, right? So we would expect if we throw a smoke now, that the wind will blow, or the smoke will go north. Oh, let's check. So for concealment, typically, what color do we use? If we're in the middle of a firefight and we want to conceal our movements, we use white. Okay. Okay. So something else to consider once we've thrown that smoke, we don't throw the smoke and immediately think, oh, okay, now that we can move. We obviously have to wait for the plume to develop. We have to give it a few seconds for that smoke to billow out and then provide proper concealment, right? If we just throw and then start running, the smoke hasn't had enough time, and we will not be covered. We will not be concealed, right? Okay. So critical to remember the difference between cover and concealment. Smoke does not cover you; it only conceals, and we can use it for marking. We can use it for maneuvering, right? So if that machine gun nest is over there, we can completely conceal our movement by blinding him from our view, and we'll have an opportunity to move, not freely, because they'll probably then fire just into the smoke, but that gives us a better chance than just running up in the open. Okay, so what is the color typically for marking flanks and for marking friendlies?
Green. Blue smoke.
Or green.
Green, in fact. So blue, or what we don't have blue, we have violet. Violet is used for helipad or for LZs typically.
Okay.
So we typically use green to indicate locations of friendlies. So let's say there's an airstrike or mortar strike or something called, then we would mark our own location with a green smoke. I can also mark, like I said, the flanks to indicate that we are within this area. There are friendlies, do not fire here. Okay. So as we go forward with the Mulsims, we'll get into the point where we're going to have air support and all sorts of things. Then it's critical to be able to mark your location. What is the opposite of that is red smoke. So why do we use red smoke? Is to mark enemies. That is the only use of red smoke. We're not going to use it for anything else. If we say there's enemies, I'll mark it over there. And again, that is a visual designation for an airstrike or some sorts, for them to realize, okay, here there's green, don't fire, there's red, you can fire. Okay. Something else to consider about using smoke is we're not going to necessarily use it at night. You really can't see at night, so the use of smoke would be limited. If it's a nice bright moon, perhaps, but otherwise, no. Okay, the next one is violet. So violet we said is what?
Heli.
Heli.
For
Heli.
For
Okay, so
LZ.
most commonly that would be the case, but it could also be mission specific. So in the mission brief, they can tell you, okay, we are using violet for this or for this. It could be for the end of the mission when the VIP or whatever the VIP. What's the new name for VIP, Witwolf?
HVIP, high value important person.
High value individual.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. HVI.
HVT.
Yes, exactly. High value target or HVI, high value individual. Any of those terms, okay? So purple is typically for heli LZ, but it could be something different. So specifically for Medivac, which we'll get into more also in CI, it could be green. That's what we've decided for. So green could indicate exactly that's friendly, but it's also for Medivac. And the medic would then call out and say landing zone marked with green smoke. Okay, so it's very specific. It is not a fast rule. It's just a general rule. Okay, then what we have over here?
Yellow. Salvatore.
Is a yellow one. So what do we typically use yellow for?
No idea.
Mustard gas.
It is an indication of chemical, the hazardous chemicals or
It's actually a
hazardous
rack.
materials. Okay, so that's something you do not go into. I don't think this is mustard gas. Wolf, is this going to kill us if I throw it here now?
No.
Okay, so it's just a marker of gas.
That's hilarious.
So that's basically it. You guys can grab as many smokes as you want. You can quickly throw smokes and see how far they go and how much smoke it comes out, how long does it take and how long does it go for. So how long does it produce the smoke?
Amper gooi ek 'n grenade.
Lava, how do you switch between the smokes?
You just select it again and then you can go through the next color.
Thank you. I'm actually stopped.
Ja. Ek gaan gefine waarom ek dit oordoen. En ek gaan dit afval oordoen saam met bamboe so.
Yep.
Ek wil 'n grenade gooi.
Iemand is klaar.
O,
Painting a beautiful rainbow and stuff.
Ooh, that's a donation after all.
Pop my wapen in my hand toe ek my nades op is. Skiet ek amper vir party agter die kop. Natuurlik.
Jy moet hierso versigtig wees.
Almal sal Bertie voor my staan.
Ek het
dan weet jy wat as sprits.
Ek het 'n nade sprits gegooi want dit niks te doen nie.
That's smoke.
Maar jy kan seker die punt terugsit, ja?
Jy kan.
Wow.
Ek het dit nou net getoets.
Do you think you can see anything through that?
Definitely not.
Negative.
Do you think the enemy can see anything through that?
Negative.
Negative.
So what do you think about that double-edged sword?
Maybe with thermal stuff.
Smoke still conceals thermals.
Ah, roger.
Learn something new, thank you, Star.
So keep in mind, we usually use smoke when assaulting a position, like Lava said, concealment from view, not 762. Also keep in mind, this also conceals your view. So the enemy can also use this against you, even if you are assaulting a position, even if they are assaulting your position. It cuts both ways.
Roger.
Okay, right, guys. If we're done, let's quickly hear how far the other guys are. Then we can do vehicle mount and dismount. It is already, well, it's 21:30. We caught up some time somewhere. You guys were very quick on the target indication. I'm quite impressed. And the smoke is always an easy one, luckily. Any questions back on the target indication? I think we have a little bit of time to discuss. If you guys are not comfortable with that, we can quickly cover it again.
Negative.
Negative.
Okay? Okay, let me quickly just call over to Boss.
Boss, this is Lava, come in. over.
I was in.
Boss, how far are you guys with the CQB?
Is amper deur die eerste draai ran en ons het geweet deur hardloop.
Okay, roger that. We will wait for you at the vehicle mounting, dismounting.
Okay.
Okay, guys, then we have time for a break. It seems like they've done a dry run, so the first dry run. They will probably take another 5 to 10 minutes. So let's do a 5-minute break. And when you get back, so you can basically crouch. And when you get back, you can stand up, and then we know who's back. Okay?
Roger that.
What we can do, let's move over to the next. Let's actually move over to the next location, and then we can wait for them there, and then you can go for a break. Look, come this way.
So dit is al klaar. Hey.
Let's mind the barbed wire.
Hulle gaan my skel
Is
omdat
Lodi coming, or did he already go AFK?
Ek het geweet dit was hier gewees.
Thanks, Wolf.
Ek het eers gevra of
ek het hom gegooi, maar dit stil gebly, dis ek van okay.
Ek het 'n handgranaat gehoor ontplof, so
dis ek. Kika.
Ja, ek het gedink dis jy.
Ja, dis ek. Oeh,
Ek kom hoor ontplof toe weet ek. Okay.
Ek het 'n kans gevat.
So if you come back, just stand up, then we know who's back. See you guys in 5 minutes.
Roger.
Thank you. Roger.
Roger.
Ek wil net nog gekorrigeer. In game kan thermals nie deursmoke sien nie. Regte lewe sien dit reg deur.
Ek weet, dis hoekom dit vir my baie weird.
Dis baie weird.
Dis hoekom ek vir hom gesê het, kyk man.
Ja.
Nee, ek gaan maar nie weer op 'n break gaan nie. Want laas so staan en maak 'n koffie, toe sien ek net, toe kyk ek gelukkig op die stream. Toe sien ek,
Ja, daai break was bietjie vinnig.
Ja, so ek sal maar net hier wag.
Ja, ek gaan goed gaan gryp in die kombuis af en as ek nou terug.
Roger.
Negative.
O, bloed.
You guys, everybody's still waiting on the breaks. You're still welcome to go for about 5-4 minutes. And then as soon as you're back, just stand up.
Sorry. My whole game froze, I was just pressing buttons.
O ja, iemand het klaar iemand anders doodgeskiet.
Yeah, so I got like 50% package loss. Understand.
Lodi het
My
gestryd saam
defense
met ons
technically
gespeel.
ran towards me. I really used black piece from Black Banner to defend myself. But yeah, seriously, it was a mistake.
Hy is net bly ons groepie het beter gedoen.
Ja, arme Tyn, hy gaan altyd, hy moet altyd suffer met die flippin.
Ja, maar ek weet nie hoekom het jy nie saam met Veilige gegaan nie, want julle twee sou dit eintlik die beste gedoen het.
Ja, maar dis hoekom ek en Beertjie dit doen, want ons eisie goed.
Ja, ons sou hulle baie impress het.
Ek dink ook so. Kyk, die ding is, ons het al klaar baie gedoen met
Ag ek moet sê, ek en nou Soutie het nie te bad gedoen nie. Ons het nie perfek nie, maar
Soutie stap in slow motion en sê pushing, ek so 'n goeie etter ou.
Nee, dit was Loudie.
Ja, dit was
Loudie. It's crazy.
Ja, ek en Soutie het lekker gekommunikeer en alles.
Jy weet te sê
Maar Loudie is nie bad, is nie 'n bad ou nie.
Het
het gister saam met ons gespeel. Dit was nogal lekker.
Hy doen goed, maar hierso tyd gelaat.
Ja, maar dit was soos aan die begin ook. Die ding is, daar te veel mense gepraat. Dis hoekom ek weet nie wat se gebeure nie. Ek weet nie wat die hel aangaan nie.
Ja, iemand het gesê R4.
Dit
Hulle het self gesê R4.
Ek het vir Witwolf gevra. Witwolf het vir almal 'n R4 gegee. Dis hoekom almal R4 gehad het. Want ek vra nog vir die R4. Ja, sê ek okay.
I think die R1 is die R4.
Everyone back?
Roger?
Negative. Oh, yes, Roger. Sorry.
Okay. Are there any questions you guys wanted to ask?
Negative.
Nothing we've covered here, nothing we're going to cover in the future. No questions at all.
How many bootcamps are there in total staff?
That I can't tell you because I'm also currently still busy with some courses. So the main boot camps for infantry exist out of basic infantry, which is boot camp 1 and 2. Then you go to CI, which is combat infantry, which exists out of 4 courses. 1, 2, 3, and then number 4 is your evaluation, where it will be decided if you can actually practice what was taught to you.
Okay.
That will be decided by one of the DS after you've done your CI4 evaluation, if you pass or not. And then after that, you can start focusing in your individual specializations, which would be UGL, underbarrel grenade launcher, machine gunner, marksman, and so forth.
Roger, thank you.
You need basic CI before you can start specializing in any type of course, which would be parachuting, combat medic, combat lifesaver, any other gun courses that you need to specialize in for MG or UBGL.
Roger, thank you.
We'll quickly do a debrief with you guys in any case afterwards in terms of what you basically achieved by doing bootcamp and what's the progression forward.
Er is 'n nagmars doen in een van hulle. Bietjie met die sterre navigate. Wow.
Ja, Rakkie.
Okay.
O, flip, daar's rarig so iets.
Ja, kan nie wag nie.
Ja, dis die Rakkie trading. Ek het dit actually gesien.
Ek sal nie omgee Rakkie.
Ek het dit gesien, maar ja.
Sê gou weer.
Dit is alles lekker wees om Rakkie of marksman te raak.
Jy moet Rakkie doen voordat jy kan sniper doen. Marksman is net 'n gewone, praat jy van sniper of praat jy van marksman?
Sniper.
Jy sal eers met Rakkie klaar maak voordat jy kan sniper doen.
Record ook marksman.
Ja, marksman is een van die specialities of specializations soos UBGL en MG gunner. So net vir jou specialization op jou geweer.
Yes.
So marksman dan kan jy 'n scope soos hierdie aan hê, soos hierdie geweer skiet. En UBGL, as jy met enige UBGL wil speel in die Molsum, so dis alles Molsum related, né? Julle weet dit seker. So as jy in die Molsum wil sekere goeders en sekere rolle hê, dan kom doen jy hierdie trainings. As jy op net gewone casual speel en jy worry veel oor dit nie, dan is dit maar so. Hoef jy dan kan jy maak wat jy wil.
Kry so sertifikaat as ons klaas.
As jy regtig wil kan ons vir 'n uitbreiding stuur.
Nee, is okay.
sal my e-posadres nou stuur.
Ons het ook 'n kursus vir landnav waar jy basies gaan leer hoe om die distansie tussen waar jy heidaglik is en een of ander landmerk te vat, om die distansie van dit af te merk. Ook om uit te vind waar op die map jy is sonder om 'n kompas te gebruik, sonder om GPS te gebruik.
Met 'n kompas, sonder 'n Where Am I
Ja,
mod.
sorry. Ja, met 'n kompas, ja, nie die Where Am I mod nie.
Maar wat jy die landmark so goed gebruik.
Yes.
Korrek. Kyk, vir mense soos ek, ons weet, ek ken die map uit my kop uit, so ek weet klaar waar ek is, maak nie saak waar ek is nie. Maar sit my op 'n nuwe plek, dan is en jy wat 'n map wat jy nog nooit gespeel het nie, dan moet jy dit op daai skills begin gebruik.
Ja, kyk, ek het meer Arma 3 gespeel. So ek het hierdie al vir 'n tydjie, maar nog nie regtig gespeel nie, want daar's nie regtig iets gewees nie.
Ja, jy kan my nou nog op Altus of Stratus gaan neersit, ek sal vir jou presies sê waar ek is.
Jep, selfde.
So dan het mens nie eintlik 'n map eers nodig nie, waar die map dan lekker raak, of hoe se mens, waar die mense die map gebruik is nou wys soos, okay, hierso sal jy sien, daar wys nie squad leads nie. So niemand van die mense wys op die map nie. Byvoorbeeld, maar in casual play wys die squad leads nog. Ek dink in Milsim wys dit ook nog. Hier is bietjie meer aan die hardcore kant.
Ja, so cool sy is.
Net so,
Let
want dit is
wel op,
lekker.
boys. Hierdie is die basis vir infantry. Volgende kursus wat jy opvolg is ook infantry based. Daar is wel helikopterkursus ook, basic rotary flight school, basic troop transport, basic NOE flying. As hulle wel wou verder ingaan in dit, jy gaan nie gefokus word op die een en dan nie op die ander nie. Jy moet 'n basic infantry kan wees voordat jy enigstens in die lug kan vlieg. Want wat gebeur as jy afgeskiet word en ek is nou op die grond, nou kan ek niks doen nie.
Nou as jy meer lug mag nie, as jy grond mag.
Ja, presies.
Ja, maar jy moet CI voordat jy enig van die luggoeders kan doen, hè.
Presies, ja.
So
CI
CI unlock vir jou basis meeste van die goeders. So bootcamp gee vir jou toegang na CI en van CI af kan jy nou begin specialize in jou UBGL en al daai goeders.
Hoe intens is CI teenoor bootcamp?
Jy leer baie
Okay,
baie meer.
dit sê alles dan.
Dit is 'n lekker learning curve. Kyk as jy kyk meeste van ons ouens het moes nie militêre belangstelling as jy wil. So ons het 'n bietjie 'n klou van wat ons moet doen. Maar om dit uit te voer, dit wat jy dink jy weet en hoe om dit uit te voer, is twee verskillende dinge. So daar's genoeg om te leer en dis interessant elke keer. So daar's 4 CI's of was basies 3 CI's en dan is daar evaluation. Die evaluation is 'n hele basiese mission. Jy leer van verder. Kyk, basies die bootcamp gee ons net 'n snippet van alles. Gee net 'n voorsmaakie van alles. Ons gaan dit beslis nie in diepte ingegaan met enige van hierdie goeders nie. So al hierdie goeders word weer gecover in meer en meer diepte. Paar goeders soos die smokes is nou redelik basic. Ons gaan nie weer leer hoe om smoke te gebruik nie, maar ons gaan vir wys waar gaan dit toegepas word. So daar gaan meer en meer situasies wees waar jy sê, okay, nou hier moet ek smoke gebruik. Hier moet ek nou 'n sekere formasie gebruik of sulke goeders. Dis maar waaroor dit gaan.
As jy die evaluation dop, moet jy al 3 weer oordoen of net die evaluation oordoen?
Die evaluation kom eers weer na die laaste volgende 3, so dan gaan dit sal net beter wees as jy hulle weer bywoon. In elk geval ek woon nog steeds, as ek 'n tyd het, woon ek CI weer by. So CI is die enigste kursus wat jy weer en weer nie enigste een nie. Ek seker jy kan al die kursusse bywoon wanneer jy wil, weer 'n keer, al het jy dit gepas. Maar CI gee die meeste waarde vir jou, sou ek sê. In daai opsig. En sê jy soos
Sorry, het ons ooit iemand al gehad wat CI gedop het? Nie wat ek al van weet nie.
Kyk, as Mango vir United sê, hoorie, as daai was nou regtig kak geweest, nee, dan het jy eintlik gedop.
Ja, nee, ek verstaan dit, maar ek dink nie wat ek van weet wat ek al fisies gehoor het iemand wel gedop het. Kursus mis, ja, maar ek meen dop nog nie van gehoor nie.
Maar jy gaan nie gepaas word as jy kak gaan jag nie. Kom ons sê so.
Ja, exactly, ja.
Okay, so eintlik sê dis
jy kry die training, as jy kry die training, as jy die training gekry het, dan moet jy paas. Dis maar eintlik waaroor dit gaan.
Positiewe Wolf, laat was besig.
Wolf, ons is klaar as jy reg is.
Ons is ready and waiting, my vriend.
Okay, nou kom ons line gou op in 'n file hier so agter die trok. Dan gaan ons dit gebespreek. Sommer aan my kant, hierdie kant. Julle is wat? 2, 1. Ek vergeet elke keer. 1 is om hierdie kant. Okay, file voor my. Ek kom maar crouch.
Oh, hy was wonderlik. Almal wat crouch op dieselfde tyd. Daai het my aliens baie gehelp.
Jy moet video's neem van hierdie shit. Hierdie is professioneel, jong.
'n video neem, ja.
Jy kan ons stemme net uithaal, dan kan jy alles mooi in 'n montage sit.
Ek kon capture in elk geval nie vir stemme nie.
O. Nee, ek het daar is ouens wat al marksman gefail het oor negligence. Daai tipe goeie so waar hulle rondfok en so en dan word jy weggejaag van 'n kursus af.
Ai prestasie, dankie vir die likes.
Net ouens wat reg, ek weet nie hulle dink dis nog steeds speletjies. Okay, is nog steeds 'n game, ons is hier om van te hê. Maar die training is redelik op 'n goeie standaard, dus dit word goed voorberei.
Ja, soos wel milsim, ons wil nie rondfok nie.
Exactly.
Ek nie geweet ons moet hierdie ook doen, ja.
Nou props gaan aan die ander kant van die gele, kan julle opline, dan het ons 2 stacks sommer klaar.
Okay, almal is nog steeds op 46 platoon, né?
Roger.
Okay, kom ons gaan sommer gou dadelik in vehicle mounting en dismounting in. Vehicle mounting, kyk ons is nou in sorry, must I continue English? Someone said previously they're in English only. So vehicle mounting, dismounting in a non-tactical environment. So we are in base, we are ready to set off. We are going to ask you to be in herringbone. So quickly everyone herringbone again.
Herringbone, that's it.
Dis links regs en ek is agtertoe.
Sy controller sukkel bietjie.
Nee, toxin gaan vorentoe. Vehicle, so whoever's next, you decide left or right. It would make sense to, if this guy is looking out, then you look out as well. So opposite of this guy and then opposite of the guy in front of you.
Kachel face me.
De kachel draai om.
Nee, Varkie, jy was reg geweest. Doen kyk my.
Kachel kyk vir my.
Okay, awesome.
Dankie.
Daar's hy. And then alternating after that, so just left, right, left, right, left, right, and the back man goes to the back. So we said herringbone is for in this purpose we are using it as for roll call or for head counts, so we can know how many passengers we got, and that everyone here knows that we have sufficient numbers jumping on. Okay, so when mounting a vehicle, what we're discussing first is mounting a vehicle, or in this case specifically a truck. Obviously jeeps and smaller vehicles would work differently. But basically what we want to transfer in this session is thinking about your safety and what you prioritize in terms of safety. So when mounting a vehicle in a non-tactical environment like this, it's easy. You go from here, rows, up 1, 2 in pairs, and you walk up to the back of the truck and you jump on. We can quickly do that now, and then we'll quickly discuss afterwards what do you do in a tactical environment, right? So everyone, all files face forward, in pairs, go forward. Once you reach the back of the truck, just see the animation takes a while. Okay, Papa, go. Wacht, julle. So when the other 2 guys, the rest of you stay, and once they reach the truck, then you can start walking forward. So that the animation, because the animation does take time, what we don't want is like 20 people bundling at the back of the truck, because we'll get into that why not in the next section. Sorry, copy stuff.
Okay. Look some mount up.
Yep, okay, now go. The next pair can move up.
Uitgesê stop.
Yep. As they reach, then the next pair can move up, because the animation will stop when you're there. Okay.
Okay.
Next pair move up.
Okay.
You guys see the timing here, right? Next pair move up. Because we want to minimize also the truck, the standing time for the truck. Next pair move up. Exactly. Okay.
Okay, now
okay, dismounting. Yep. So when the last guy gets up, you say last man. Because you came up,
because you were in two files, you will say last man right, last man left. So we're expecting two last men to get up. Does that make sense? If we were one long file, it would just be last man. Okay, that indicates to us that everyone is on and the truck driver can speed off. Okay, how do we get off the truck now? In what sequence?
From the back to the front.
Okay, so the most rear sitting guys eject. Okay, move backwards all the way. So far away from your truck, like you would be the backup. And now just do left and right as you were. So if you are coming from the left side, then do go to the left side. If you're coming from the right side, go to the right side. Doesn't matter if you're with your previous team. Okay, stop.
Just hold. So the guys that jumped off first, you will move the furthest away, so that the guys jumping off next.
Nope, we're not there yet. Hang on.
So the guys moving furthest away so that the next guy comes in front of you, right? So here, and the next guy will come here, and the next guy will come here, so that you don't have to run all the way to the back and then stack up. Does that make sense?
voor mij.
Okay. Does it make sense?
Roger.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so this was very non-tactical, right? We are very safe, we don't care about enemies and so forth. How would this be different if there were enemies in the area? If we just dropped you off in a live zone, how would this be different?
Get to cover?
We would want to give to cover, or we would want to provide cover, right? So we're not going to get into cover necessarily. What we're going to do is try and get off as soon as possible and create an ARD, what we call all-round defense. So we're going to create a defensive zone around the back of the truck. Okay. Why are we creating a defensive zone around the back of the truck?
Because that's what you're getting on and off of.
Gives us
That's
cover.
where where the troops are getting on and off of in this case. So we'll discuss that. It will be a different story when we get to the helicopter. So here we prioritize the troops over the truck and the driver. The driver is probably some troop that couldn't do anything else. That's why he's in logistics. So we don't really care about him.
Did they say something, another one? Why were you doing the ARD at the back? You don't want to do it around the truck. This is the first thing, is a magnet for RPGs. This thing is an RPG magnet. So you're not gonna stand ARD around the truck. You're gonna do it at the back, away from it.
Yeah, not as far as we did move back now, so it'll probably be a little bit closer, like this would be the furthest guy, or the closest person, and then the other, like where Bliksem and SA Ghoul is probably where the first two would come out to give enough space for everyone to get out, okay? We'll see now how that works. So basically, we're going to get up into the truck again in the sequence. You guys know the timing now. So when I say mount the truck, then go in your pairs, and when the whole file is up, we're going to say get off, and we're going to try and get into an ARD. We're going to do it slowly so we can get everyone into the correct positions, and thereafter we're going to do a one drill to get it quickly and efficiently. Okay. So mount up.
Roger, staff.
Next pair can go so long. Remember, just check the timing. They are up already. So basically, you want to arrive there as soon as the animation starts.
Ja, gaan jullie... Dan zit Papa en Toxin en Payne.
Okay, move up.
Okay, kom Bliksem.
Dus jij go.
Nee hè. Doel is langs jou. Ik zie net wat jullie doen. Zet op je punt.
Ideally, we would basically arrive as soon as the other person hops up. We would arrive there. Okay. So now for the ARD. So the last man right side, last man left side. Was that called?
Yes, only last one. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So now for the ARD, it's very similar. So still be dismounting from the back. And what you will do. So imagine I'm the center of a watch, and you guys will take up the 6 o'clock. So from the 6 o'clock to so if you're 12 o'clock, I'm the center, behind me is 6 o'clock. So you'll take up my 6 o'clock position and then fill up the watch or the clock face from the 6th position. Does that make sense? So first to hop off and take up basically the 5:30 and the 6:30 position. Same distance away from the truck as what I'm standing. Continue, go. No, go. Okay guys, just stop there, hold it, so we get the right positions. Just hold.
Okay, you are facing outwards, so if I'm the center of
the clock, then you have to face out. So whoever came out first will be in this position. Your rifles have to be out. You're taking up defensive positions now, right? So ideally you would actually go down, and then you hold this position. You'll basically form
a circle around me as the center. Okay, so further out.
Yep, the edge of the runway would be basically appropriate, and then towards the containers, like put your faces into the containers about. That would be a relative good. And then you're looking out of the center of the clock. I'm the center, so everyone's feet should be facing me. Farki, feet to me. There we go. Okay, does that make sense?
Roger.
Okay, how many do we have on the left? How many do we have on the right? It seems like we have one extra on the one side now.
5 on the left.
Okay. And then 7 on the right. So somewhere someone jumped from the wrong side, or the truck mounted you this way.
Yeah, I was on there. Yeah, just follow me. Right next to Doxon where I'm standing, face this way.
Doxon going to be 8.
So it's a fast drop, you can also stand on your knee, or belt buckles if there's a lot of people.
Perfect.
Robbie in front too.
So start boss.
Okay, are you all fine with this? So just stand up, look inside to where everyone is. This is basically what the formation should look like. So the guy sitting at the back will run to the point furthest at the back and cover the 6. And the guys to the front would obviously end up closest to the truck. The guys in the middle will be on the 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock positions. Okay, let's quickly mount up again. Get into your 2 files, mount up. Okay, first 2 files. Files. Okay, mount up.
Bertie, om te sê right side
ja, nee, ek het nou daaraan gedink.
Okay.
Right, last left.
Last right.
Last man right.
Hold that.
Okay, roger guys, dismount, take up your ARD.
Ek moet toch hier so lê.
Luxem, come here. No, come here. So you would have ended up here, already facing out, and then everyone will start forming the half circle
outside.
Roger. Sorry, I thought I should be on the 12.
This is the 12 is by the truck. The first guy gets out, gets to the 6.
Roger.
Okay guys, that's not so bad. Okay, so how do we mount again from this position? So let's say we were waiting for the truck to come while we were in this position. Where would we mount from? It's again from the front, right? So Soti and Farki would start mounting, and they would say, now because you are looking away, right? You're not going to be looking at them as they mount. They would now have to communicate. Kachel, lay down. They will have to get into adjacent to your buddies. They would have to communicate that they're mounting, right? So that you don't stay on the ground for too long. So from the front, Farki's Soti, start mounting, and then just say mounting.
Mounting. Next.
And then you say, okay, next. So next left, next right.
Okay.
Okay, next right.
Mounting.
Yeah, mounting.
Mounting. Next left. Next right.
Mounting. Next left.
Next left. Right. Warrior.
Mounting.
Mounting. Right.
Mounting.
Mounting. Last
Mounting.
right.
Last left.
There we go.
Okay, guys, dismount into your files.
You go to the first point, Farki. Furthest.
Yeah. Run all the way to the back so they can just stack up in front of you. Okay, stop here. Stop. That's fine. Now everyone stacks in front of you.
Should have gone front. Carl.
There we go.
No problem.
I thought it was bad.
Okay, perfect, guys. Let's move up to the helis, and then we do the same over there quickly.
You wax on, Lordy. Boys, forward.
Okay. Why aren't everyone running in files? What the hell?
I'm trying.
Ja,
Ek probeer maar flip weer laag.
Een op die neus en dan weer aan.
Sê weer.
No, it's
funny. 5 split kan ons een op die neus en twee aan.
Ja, Thane, go back forward.
5 op die
There we go.
1 op die neus. Wat 'n neus? Is er nie by
Two
nie.
files.
Kyk, jy kan net 4
Oh, we have 3 files now. Bertie, come here. Come file on this side.
Ja.
So that those two look out of place.
Ja.
Ja, ons kan ons demonstrate een keer en dan kan ons gou gaan oefen, kan ons weer opsplit.
Okay, guys. So what's different from this is the truck we mounted from the back. The helis we mount from the front. Any idea why?
The rear rotor blade. So
Pilot can see you and the tail rotor.
Both in that case, yes, a pilot can see you, plus also when you form your ARD, it's to the front of the helicopter, where you can provide better protection to the pilot. So in this case, we value the pilot and the helicopter over you, and you will have to make sure that the pilot and the helicopter stays alive. Okay? So for the truck, we don't care, and the driver, we don't care so much. If the enemy shoots them, that's fine, but we don't want them to shoot you. And in this case, if the enemy shoots you and the heli, it's rather the heli must survive. Okay, so how this works is basically similar. Just come step towards the edge of the runway, just closer. You'll move up. And now we're going to mount in pairs, same story in pairs, on the left and the right hand side. You're still going to have a last man left, last man right. So I only want the first 4 on each file to mount up. So we're going to have the same situation with the animation being an issue. So once a person gets to the heli, basically look at the time, and you start getting in. So I'm going to press now to get in. Now I'm in. So then the next person, basically as soon as he hits the door, the next person can start moving up. So we get the heli to spend minimal time on the ground, right? So we don't want, like, we're not going to wait here until the guy is seated because we're wasting time. Okay, so first pair get up. As soon as they reach the door, the next pair gets up. As soon as they reach the port, the next pair gets up. You can basically move up into this position as well. So if they get up and move out, the next pair moves into this position. Wait till they reach the door, and then you go in and mount. Okay? Okay, do that now.
Roger. Mounting.
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 Okay, just hold here. So last man right, you have to call it, and last man left, you have to call it.
Last man left.
Okay, nope, the heli is full.
Last man left.
Wait, Dragon.
Just go back, Dragon. We're demonstrating. You guys all have a chance to practice. There's 2 helicopters, or there are 2 helicopters. So we'll just do it in pairs of 3s, or three sets. Okay, now in terms of the ARD, where do you guys think the ARD should go?
To the front.
Back to the front.
From the back to the front. Where does the back start and where does the front start? Well, never, that's a stupid question. Where does the back start, basically? So
Back is the rotor side.
Say again?
Back is tail rotor side.
Correct, tail rotor. So our 12 o'clock in this case is in the front of the helicopter. So we would want to position at our 8 o'clock, and then go in a circle to the front until we have taken our position at our 11 o'clock. So 8, 9, 10, 11, and on this side we want to have 5, 4, 3, and 2. Nope, it's 4, 3, 2, and 1, sorry. So we want to do not 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
This is too far back.
All stations, ceasefire.
Why is this too far back? Because if that heli just yours to the left or the right, then that tail rotor is straight into me. Okay, so you also want to make sure you're spaced far enough from the center, so if in case he turns, or yours, you will end up outside of that circle. Does that make sense? So if you're seated at the far back, you will take the 4 and the 8. If you're seated in the front part, you will be taking the 1, and the other 2 guys will take up the 2 and the 3 position. So here, it doesn't matter what sequence you get out, you can spam the exit button, but then just go in relation to where your seat is, because you never know what seat you'll get in, and you never know how you'll get out specifically. But in relation to your seat, that's the position you take up, okay? So if everyone dismounts and go to your positions. Okay, right side looks good. Left side looks a bit compressed, so Papa, come over here. Kachel, you can take up just onto this fueling station. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. It's a little bit cramped because of the objects on this side, but it looks good. Your positioning is good. Okay, so does that make sense? So regardless of how you got in, you're going to be seated somewhere, and then when you get out according to your, or you take up position according to your seating selection or your seating allocation. Okay?
Roger.
Okay. Roger. For this exercise, when we do the 3 by 3, we're going to still take up the 8, but then instead of doing the 9 and the 10, we're going to do half 9, and we're still going to do the 11. Okay? So you do 1 in the back, 1 in the front, 1 in the middle. Okay? So we can split up now into bootcamp 2-1 and bootcamp 2-2. Bootcamp 2-1 can stay here with me. Also, if you take them other side, you guys can practice as well and just go through the drill again if it wasn't clear.
I just want to also note one thing. With the helicopter being full, if there is no more space, we don't get into the co-pilot or the pilot seat if you're not a qualified pilot. Because it happens that you accidentally take control and you might end up crashing with your whole squad in that helicopter. So only qualified pilots or co-pilots are allowed in the cockpit.
Roger. Roger that. Thanks, staff. Right. Okay, bootcamp 2-1, get back into your 2 files. So split up into 2 files in front of the heli. So we're going to mount left and right.
Ek sê maar hier so by Soutie hulle inval. 13
Okay,
Soutie.
mount up.
Go, Bertie, go.
Wat is voor de right wat?
Last man right.
Last man left.
I didn't hear the last man left.
Sorry, there was something wrong with my comms.
Okay, no worries. So last man left. That means the pilot will then go. So dismount.
Erg gedruk plaas van
Again, you'll wait for your call from the pilot, right? So if he lands and says green or go, then you dismount.
Never jump out unless he tells you to.
Dismount.
Okay.
Although you might want to tell them why.
I didn't hear your part, Bang. Say again.
I said you probably need to tell them why they don't dismount on their own.
What do you mean?
Because the pilot might take off again, or he might make a sudden movement that wasn't expected.
Yeah, sometimes if they jump too early, they get into the rotor and basically break the rotor.
Lieutenant,
okay, guys, come to the front again. We redo that. See if you can time it better, so when you get up, that basically you, as the guy enters, you're already on his bum, so that we don't have the heli standing on the ground too long.
Roger.
Okay, man up.
Last man left.
Last man right.
Okay, good comms, good comms.
Stay.
Okay, guys, yeah, just look at your spacing, make sure you're far enough away, right? So if you feel cramped because of the space, then that's fine,
Yeah,
but typically you would be further out from that.
The pilot's pretty open.
Yeah, so then, and your, where is, if this is 12 o'clock, guys, where's 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock? Sorry, where's 1 o'clock and where's 11 o'clock?
Sy moet so skuins voor wees.
Wow.
You'd rather be like over here somewhere. So this would be closer to 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Covering the front of the helicopter, and Dragon, this would be 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Bliksem, you would be spaced basically in between, like evenly from left to right, if that was the case. Otherwise, you had a fourth man there, then you would have them in between the 11 and the 9. Okay, do you want to do that one more time? Do you think we can do it faster?
Lava,
Yo.
would you not take random take so to improve right in front in 12?
I wouldn't put anyone in the 12, no.
Okay.
Wat se kant is ons back? Die regs.
Nee, jy moet line up.
Val net in.
We are missing one person. There we go.
Ons is links van die helikopter.
Okay, mount up.
Go so lang. Left mounted.
Right mounted.
Okay, it's last man. Last man, eh?
Last man.
Last man mount.
So again, we're using some particular terms so that it's recognizable. Otherwise, it could be just a random chatter and that we don't hear. So last man is the correct way of saying it.
Last man left.
Last man right.
Here we go.
Okay, dismount, dismount. Sorry, Wolf, you want to call it?
No, it's fine. I don't mind.
That looked fucking awesome. Good job, guys. No, that was good. Okay, any questions? You guys want to keep doing this? Because I think it looks pretty good on my side, or from my side. Any questions? Any comments?
Negative.
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 Okay, Roger. Then just go line up at the muster area, please. I just want to quickly debrief and then take some photos of you guys. You handsome folk.
Maar moet ons...
Ons maak 'n mooi lyn, daar waar ons begin het.
Sien, ek moet leer om te luister. Want as ek kan wat hy gesê het is... Bietjie rook daar. Hulle is seker besig met ander bootcamp training.
Ja, dis ander training daai.
Sien jy nie daar was so
Explosives en so aan.
Wat? Daar was heel begin het. Okay.
Daar waar ons begin het gister, maandag.
Ek is so bly bootcamp 2 is so klaar. Nou ons by die infantry begin.
En dan is 4 infantry en dan is ons klaar.
Wel, nee wel, dit is mos ons introduction. Dan kan jy besluit.
Bietjie terug van my af.
Hoekom?
Van nader aan fyn van sy. Ek weet ons met die skare wees.
So it's
as 'n maggie beskouer.
So it's a bootcamp is then done. So then it's infantry 1, 2, 3, 4. Ai. Wie's die bad?
Moet jy terugkry vir maandag.
Span 2-1 en baie beter gedoen as span 2-2.
Ja, maar ons almal ken mekaar. Meestal vir ons wel. Soutie en Lodi is nou anderste, maar Lodi het gister saam met ons gespeel, so hy is soort van al deel.
Ja, maar ek slaap 'n bietjie.
Kachel is 'n nuwe ouetjie, hy weet niks nie. Hy het gister ook saam met ons gespeel.
Thank you all very much. Thanks, gentlemen. That was the completion of Bootcamp 2 now. Basically, with Bootcamp 1, Bootcamp 2, we've really just given you the basics. That's why it's called basic training. From here on, you would basically be able to continue with more advanced courses. So Bootcamp allows you or gives you access to the more advanced courses. The first next step would be CI, your Combat Infantry School, which goes more into tactics and formation and movement and squad. So it's basically squad tactics. Other specializations available is machine gunner and grenade launcher, marksman, navigation. I think there's a heli or pilot training as well. Boss would know all about that if you guys want to know. Just ask him. Up to the parachutist to get the red beret, and then there's recce and all sorts of other courses coming up as well. We're still developing courses, still putting out courses, but yeah. So the fun really starts now with the next upcoming courses. So all of you basically are invited or are welcome at the next courses, and I just want to say thank you very much for your time and your effort. We really appreciate your input, your involvement and your contributions. Any questions on what we've done either in Bootcamp 1, Bootcamp 2?
Negative stuff.
Negative stuff.
Okay, Roger. If you guys don't have any questions, then we just quickly want to take a photo, and then we can all sign off. So just give me 2 seconds.
I think the radio will catch us in the long run.
You can do CI, but you can also, while you do CI, you can do some of the basic courses like machine gunner, UGL, land nav, those kind of courses, but you won't be able to rank up. Your CI is your next step if you want to rank up. So you can get all those courses, but as soon as you get CI, then only your rank will reflect to the courses that you have done. So in the meantime, while the CI courses goes on, because it's a 4-part series, you can do some of the other courses that are available. But advanced courses like Raki or the PHF, you will need to complete the CI first.
Correct.
I think Landnav is also CI qualified still.
It's very basic, really.
Yeah.
Landnav is not. You don't need CI to do landnav, I think.
No.
So where can they go check and find the courses available and the prerequisites for each course?
Everything posted with every schedule as it's posted. It will tell you the recommendations and requirements.
Thank you. These are the admins.
Okay, right. So there should be a place where we can go to see the courses and see all basically the skill tree if you want. So what courses are required to do what next, or what you're allowed to do. I think that's in the works as well currently. People are working on it.
If you go to the person tracker, you'll see a website, and as soon as you log into it.
Okay, bang. Sorry, your comms are not clear.
My bad. If you go onto the Discord, there's a progression tracker, gives you a website, and if your name is in there and you start a training, it does tell you the requirements of every training session.
Okay, so that's a Discord channel called Progression Tracker. Okay, guys, you can have a look there. I did take the photo to mark your attendance. If there's nothing else, if there's no comments from the rest of the staff, then you guys are welcome to log off. Lodi, just come see me quickly as well before you log off.
Roger.
One thing, but if we're done.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can go for it, boss.
It's just SA Ghoul. Needs to get me the recipe of what we're going to eat tonight.
Yeah. Talk to Uncle Pete. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did something bad.
So SA Ghoul, if you quickly want to run, just follow this yellow line all the way down. Uncle Peter is over there. He's got the recipe of what we're going to eat tonight. Please go speak to him and ask him.
Bye, SA.
So we want to see you jump every now and then.
And that's the last time we ever saw them.
Yeah, to turn right.
It's on your right. On your right. Other right. Army right.
Navy right.
Well.
End of the runway.
He'll need to do land nav.
Hy voel so sleg dat hy ons hier
Man, hy is verloren.
Yes, I go
Hey,
follow
Lodi,
me.
just come see me here in the
Yes, I
hangar.
go to Lodi, come see me in the hangar, please.
Roger.
Ek bly net stil, ek wil nie geroep word nie.
The rest of you can step off.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Roger.
Roger, thank you.